So what do you mean by productivity? So how much amount of biomass is produced, that is called as productivity in a particular area in a particular given time. So solar energy is the basic requirement because energy input is needed for any production. So solar energy is the basic requirement for any ecosystem. So energy input only from sun. Okay. And what is the definition again? Amount of biomass. What do you mean by biomass? Again, organic matter. How much organic matter is produced in a particular area over a time period, in a particular area, in a particular time, by plants using photosynthetic reactions is called as primary production. So what is primary production? By using solar energy, how much organic matter is produced per unit area over a time by plants. So that is expressed always in weight, kilogram, or by energy. So in both the way they can be expressed. So what are the units of primary production? So if it is expressed in weight, kilograms. If it is expressed in energy, kilocalories per meter square. So again, it is important, you can expect question. So the rate of biomass production is called productivity. How much productivity is there in a particular area for a particular time, that is called as productivity. Always it is expressed in kilogram per year or kilocalories per meter square per year. So totally we used to calculate productivity for an year. Okay, and again there it is classified into two types, that is gross primary productivity GPP and net primary productivity. So this is very important. And again, what is the difference between gross primary productivity? That is, it is the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis, the entire mass of organic matter which is produced during photosynthesis. It is called as gross primary productivity. But from that, a considerable amount is used for respiration because they also respire and live. Plants also, they are respiring for living. So some amount of energy is utilized by them itself. So what is the definition for net primary productivity? So gross primary productivity, including respiration, how much total organic matter is produced by the plants is called as gross primary productivity, and net primary productivity, the amount which is available for the next layer. Okay, that is next level organisms. That is consumers, you can say, or heterotrophs, you can say. That is net primary productivity is equal to gross primary productivity minus respiratory loss, you can say. Okay, yes. Yeah, so secondary productivity again, what do you mean by secondary productivity? So secondary productivity, it is the rate of formation of new organic matter in consumers. So how much new organic matter is formed in the consumers, that is called as secondary productivity. Okay, so primary productivity varies in different ecosystems because this primary productivity depends on so many factors. What type of plants are existing in that area, and how much temperature is available, salinity, pH, everything matters. Okay, and what kind of nutrients available, and photosynthetic capacity of plants, sunlight, everything matters. Okay, and that is annual net primary productivity of whole biosphere. This is important again, you can get question. So per year, net primary productivity of whole biosphere is 10 billion tons. Okay, generally this biomass can be calculated by wet or dry weight, but generally this dry weight will give accuracy. That will be better to calculate dry weight always. Okay, so this is important. 10 billion tons of dry weight of organic matter is produced per year in the whole biosphere. Okay, so even then, if you compare this, that is the most of the space is occupied by water bodies. 70% of the Earth's surface is occupied by oceans. But we are getting only 55 billion tons from the productivity from ocean is 55 billion tons. So the remaining, that is 115 billion tons we are getting from land. Okay, so this is from sea, oceans. This is also important. 55 billion tons from sea and 150 billion tons from land. Total 10 billion. So three factors you have to remember in this slide.